What would happen if you could automate messages, delegate tasks, and handle all your conversations in one platform? How would that improve your business's efficiency? Welcome back to another Solucru Talks. I'm Jonathan Sellers, CEO of Solucru, and I'm here today with Rod Samuti. He is one of our client success coordinators and a bit of an expert on GoHighLevel. And today we're going to discuss how we can use this tool, how we use this tool at Solucru to really improve our efficiency for communication, keep better track of where our prospects and clients are in the process, and make sure that we give the best level of service possible. Well, welcome, Rod. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know we've really been diving deep into our processes at Solucru with GoHighLevel and integrating it with some of our other tools that we're using. And today I thought it would be a good idea to kind of break that down for some entrepreneurs or small business owners who maybe are struggling right now, just under kind of like account chaos or just too many accounts, too many apps, right? They're constantly having to go back and forth. They're missing messages, not responding timely. So why don't you give an overview of GoHighLevel and how we use it?
Okay, so I would define GoHighLevel as more than a CRM, right? So a CRM, we keep track of clients. You're able to, list information and just record it there so that it stays there. And if you ever need to find it, it's there. But the beauty of GoHighLevel is we can visualize all of this information and make it actually useful to us. How do we do that? Well, simple. We could put pipelines. We have our leads. We have all the communications in one. So for small businesses directly, and especially how we use it, right? Everything is in one place. There's no need for me to be constantly checking my phone or laptop to go to the company's WhatsApp business account, to go to the company's email address. And what if we have multiple emails?
Right.
So
And we do.
and,
And most
and we
businesses do.
So what if we have all that? That means I either need to have an assistant or someone constantly checking, trying to keep up and trying to respond to that. And let's say automations are not easy individually in these platforms. The beauty of GoHighLevel is that first, I can see it all in one place, all in one chat, and it's not messy. I can see I just received the call, I just texted, and I can see each and every single email that that client has sent my way, even an inquiry, even a need for an invoice, that sort of thing. That streamlined communication makes all the difference for the way we use it. It makes all the difference for us. It keeps us accountable of the fact that we're able to respond to clients in a timely manner. For us, that's the beauty of GoHighLevel. Everything is in one place, and I see every single conversation that I've had with my clients or with my potential leads, and I can be sure to follow up. That's another part of like the functions of GoHighLevel.
Yeah.
I can automate tasks. I can set reminders. I can set due dates for the tasks that I need to do. So for small business owners, I would say it's the perfect platform.
I think there's a few things to unpack there. I want to get specific just to make sure people really understand what we're saying here. Almost any communication channel, you connect it to the platform and then it pulls all the messages into one master inbox, right? So you have this master flow of everything. As a business owner myself, this has been the biggest game changer, one of the biggest game changers ever is having this function. And I'll tell you why, because if you do have a team, right, and you have people doing different functions, different responsibilities, working with clients in different ways, it's hard to keep track of where everything is. It's hard to keep track of the feel, like our clients happy, are they frustrated, things like this. But I now, in my phone, I have the GoHighLevel app. You can also use the Lead Connector app, which is like a gray label version of the GoHighLevel app. But basically, like all of our clients who are in GoHighLevel and we're keeping track of all their communications, I get every one of those messages, right? Even if I'm not included on the email is not to me.
So it's literally all in one place, because there are some other CRMs in which, you might be able to connect one or two, or they might have limitations, or connecting all of these tools is going to be a hassle, and you're going to need to be like a CTO to make this work.
Right.
What we want, it's a platform, and it solves all your problems. It's a platform where you can visualize all your communications, and you can respond, and you can automate all of your responses all in one place. And let's say, for example, there's a client that deals with different departments. You assign it a main contact, and as you just said, I can keep track. Hey, did finance take care of this? Yes, because I saw the response.
Exactly.
Is this message for me? Okay, is finance aware of it? And it also kind of avoids that hassle of needing to CC people, especially, for bigger companies that you need to CC everyone now. With GoHighLevel, you can visualize everything as long as you're assigned to it. You can visualize it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
What do you think is, if you can pinpoint, the most important feature of HighLevel?
I would say it's the visualization. The fact that I'm able to see all the communications that I've had, and I'm able to see all of the maybe issues that a client has arised. Let's put an example for a business. If I plan a strategy with a client, I send you the schematics, I sent it for approval, you gave it to me, it's approved. Okay, I need to email you back in a month because we need to work out the strategy. The strategy needs to be able to work. I'm able to set a reminder, I'm able to set a task, follow up with this client in 1 month on this day. Instead of just, writing it down, jotting it down, or putting it on my calendar. Yeah, that is really, if I could pinpoint, it's that. The fact that I'm able to visualize and I'm able to centralize all the tasks that I need to do for a client.
Just in a similar way that you could do with an email marketing tool, because it does have email functions, you can have an automation where a new lead comes in, and then you obviously send them follow-up communication. So you can send them, for instance, an email and an SMS message to try to get them to schedule a call.
Yeah.
So I think that's at the core of the functionality, but I think I do want to point something out for the situation where you have multiple salespeople or multiple people handling leads. So it's very simple to essentially define how it's, is it one, Tom gets one, Susie gets the next one every time, right? And then it rotates, or there's various other ways you can set it up. But that is an option, and it's pretty straightforward to do that, where that can be super complicated in a lot of systems.
And now that we're talking about sales, we can also automate in the pipeline when I schedule the meeting with you, when I need to first follow up, second follow up, third follow up, I send you the contract.
Yeah.
I'm onboarding you. The perfect way to say it is, in HighLevel, I can do this and I can automate it in such a way that I do not need to be constantly updating the status of that client. I can automate it.
Right. Yeah. And let's just you just actually started unpacking a few other things there, and let's just emphasize that contracts and e-signature functionality is in HighLevel. So you build the template, it pulls in the contact record, now you send it out to them to sign the contract. It is a big time saver. I can't emphasize this enough because this is one of the biggest changes that all that functionality being together has given us. So it's literally gone from having a sales call, then saying, oh, now I got to go spend an hour or two putting this contract together, to having a sales call, and really as soon as on the sales call the person is saying they're interested, literally just creating the contract then.
And when we're talking about statistics, you could lose a lead every, as much time as it passes. You could lose a lead.
Exactly.
So by having a contract ready in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and by sending it to you right away after we just got off this call, the possibilities or the statistics that I'm going to get you, that I'm going to sign for this client are tremendous, and it grows exponentially. Thanks again to GoHighLevel.
And then, not to go too far down this path, but then we've now For the most part, for our web design projects, we've automated our onboarding as well with our Monday.com, which is our project management tool, where we send the contract and we send also our onboarding process right then. And so it gives that person, they're able to give us all the assets we need to build their site. Within an hour, they could be done, right? And now we're building their site. And it's just using these simple, in the case of HighLevel, built-in core functionality features. And there's so much more, right? So there's so many other things we don't even use. There's built-in courses, and there's webinar
Payments.
functions.
You could pay directly.
You can
I
accept
saw
payments.
that on the GoHighLevel app.
Yeah.
You could. It's like a point of I can pay directly, or I can charge you. I can invoice you directly.
Yeah,
from
just by
GoHighLevel.
connecting your Stripe.
That's
Yeah. I would say HighLevel in general, like when we shifted, we used other CRMs previously. When we shifted to HighLevel, it definitely changed just the overall flow of everything, the simplicity. And pretty much we haven't found something so far that we haven't been able to implement.
it's all in one.
Yeah.
It's all in one. It's truly the definition
Even
of all-in-one
now,
software.
we've shifted our live chat on our website to HighLevel. So that's another
That's
thing.
another
That's
whole
another thing.
conversation
Yeah.
about the live chat.
Yeah.
But I saw the live chat. It's live. You can chat us at solucru.com. The thing about the live chat is I can immediately get a notification on my phone and I can immediately respond to a client, or I can automate a response. Same thing as we do for the Facebook, same thing as we do for the WhatsApp. And the amount of things, the amount of tools that I can connect are almost, I don't want to say like it's endless, but HighLevel is keeping up with the times. If there's a new tool out there, you can bet that HighLevel will allow you to connect it.
Yeah, they've just recently, as we're recording this, I would say it's been around for a few weeks now, but they have the AI voice agents. So that's a new thing that they're integrating, that you can connect the voice agent to your phone connection, your phone system that's connected to HighLevel, and an AI will actually answer your calls or make outbound calls potentially. So yeah, they're definitely on the cutting edge. I think another thing, functionality-wise, when you think about marketing, so a lot of this has been client management or sales, but then when you think about marketing and lead generation, you can also automate things like, and we see this a lot, right? So there'll be you have your Facebook ad, and you give a call to action in the ad. So you say, if you're interested in what I have to offer, comment X, whatever, comment, Panama, because we're in Panama today. So comment Panama, and then everybody who comments Panama, you can automate a response to their comment, or you can automate a direct message on Facebook Messenger. So those are the type of things where you're just moving people along and you're not doing anything. Like, it's just happening.
Full automation.
Yeah.
Full automation. So I would recommend HighLevel for small and medium-sized business. It will cut down cost. It will help you. And if you're a business owner, it will, if you would ask me, Jonathan, define HighLevel in one word: streamline. Streamline communication. All easy to connect, very visual. There's no way you're gonna get lost in this platform. That's
Exactly. Well, I think that sums it up. So if you're still here and you're like, this sounds really interesting to me, but I'm still a little skeptical, I'm still scared, I'm not a tech person, well, guess what? Solucru can help. So we are a reseller. We're an agency with HighLevel. We have an agency account. We can actually implement and set up your business with some very valuable automations and functionality to streamline your process and help bring your communication into one channel, give you the app, get you set up there, and just really save you hours and hours per week, per month, per day. And if that sounds good, just reach out. Just reach out through our live chat, and Rod or one of our other team members will help you get started. If you've made it this far, though, make sure you please like and subscribe. So like this video, subscribe to our channel so you'll get notified for our next Solucru Talks, and we hope to see you there.